Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Guyz podcast, where we and Chris are continuing our month. What did I call it last podcast? Month of movie madness. This is just fucking all of it. It's just epic as shit, mate. We're on the verge. We're on the cusp of seeing a scary film in a. It could be scary. The next film, I don't know. It would be a scary situation.
I suppose so.
What about Scream 6 and 65? What? Scream's not even really scary. Jumpy. To be fair, actually, 65 would be scary if you were in that situation.
Yeah.
I know it would be full. I don't want to see dinosaurs, but it wouldn't necessarily be epic, especially if you're stranded.
I'd probably say it would be the same situation if you were in the verge of the Scream world.
Yeah, 100%. Especially with this new one, because what's that tagline? It's a lame tagline, but it's epic at the same time. Where it's like New York, new rules.
Yeah.
Where it looks all the taglines for it, the headers and the reviews are saying like. Extremely intense, best one yet, all the heart pounding and all this kind of shit, which I love because I don't know how many times you've watched the trailers because I know you know that I love Scream. We watched like that ladder trailer, with the girls climbing over the building.
No.
Oh, it's fuck. I can't wait. And obviously, Jenna Ortega's back doing a thing.
He is.
I don't think Hugh will be back. Obviously, he was the killer in the last one. Can't see him being back because he's deep. But then again, it's got like a whole thing to the past of.
We'll just have to wait and see,
Fucking wait. And of course, we're seeing Scream first, and we're going to get a bite to eat. A burger and a bite to eat. That is the bite to eat.
That is the same thing.
And then we'll be seeing 65. Beautiful, amazing, epic. I don't know what news you got, Chris. I don't know what's been going down. I don't know what the fucking story is.
I've got a few bits and bobs.
Lovely fucking job, right? I don't think I've, top of my head. We got the final look for Mario trailer, which again just looks amazing. It shows you more of the race on Rainbow Road and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The next part of You come out the other day. I've done that. South Park's still smashing it. Mandalorian episode 2 was fucking dope. It's all the shit I think I need to talk to you about.
Happy Days.
Yeah.
Happy Days. Well, kicking off. We're going to be diving into Pikachu World.
Pikachu World!
Yes.
The world of Detective Pikachu.
The world of Detective Pikachu.
I did see a couple of these. This is about like number 2 and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you mentioned it a couple of weeks ago anyway.
We finally found a director.
Yes.
It's a bit much of a dark there with me. Finally found a director who's willing to take the second sequel on.
Right, okay.
So... they said if things go well, they're happy with him and he's happy with everything else, things should be up and running within the next couple of weeks. So I reckon around this time next year, maybe not actually, middle of next year, end of the year,
we could be seeing our next little mystery in it might not be in Rhyme City.
The little yellow mouse thing.
The little electric mouse. Can't fucking wait for that. I did see that you just reminded the speaker thing. Apparently they're on about filming Spider-Man starting at the end of the year. When there was no talks of any Spider-Man for a few years, but I saw the shit online saying they're just going to start it this year.
I didn't know.
So, if that's the case, fuck it. And apparently they've upped the budget for some apparent reason, which to me is like, okay, why have you upped the budget? Who have you got to pay a bit more to or whatever? So,
We don't know.
I'm very excited for that. Very excited for Pikachu.
But what we do know is that Resident Evil is getting a reboot again. But on the films. So we'll get some more films.
Was that new Resident Evil not a reboot?
It kind of was.
So it's a reboot of that?
I don't know if it's a reboot of that or if it's because we're doing the complete reboot, start fresh. I don't know.
The original films...
But they're saying they're going to be based on the games. They're going to be following more of the games side of things.
You know the games a lot more
than me. Fucking... What's your face? Can't remember.
Mia Djokovic. Mia Sojkovic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Djokovic is the tennis player.
Yeah. Her franchise, they didn't follow the games.
Well, I was about to say, they weren't very games, were they?
No. So, we are going to be following the games. It should be good.
But the new one we just had followed the games. I know you weren't massive on it, but...
The film kind of did, with Westerner and stuff like that. But I don't know.
That one affects you more than me anyway, mate.
We'll get a news set. As we know, Batman is on its way, and fucking Andrew Serkis is coming back as Alfred. kind of understood
Andy
that one.
Serkis is back as Alfred.
Yeah.
I did see that Robert Pattinson should appear in the Penguin show,
Yes.
and that had started filming, and I can't wait for that because that's going to be fucking dope.
Netflix announced at the end of the month that Mystery Murder is back. Senator Aniston and
Yeah,
fucking him.
love them.
Happy Gilmore.
Have you killed Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston, Sandler. Yeah, the first was quite cool. I didn't mind
enjoyed
the first one.
So them two will be back for Mystery Murder 2. Part 2 of Dune will be hitting theatres in November
This year.
this year.
Get some more sand shenanigans.
We will. It's a bit more actiony in this one. It's a bit more oomph.
Like I said, I didn't hate the first one. It was just
Killing all the characters off.
Everyone was in love with it. Like I said, it gave me a proper dry mouth. Watching it, it's like, I need a drink here. It's just sand everywhere. And the weird Dave Bautista's, what was it, his uncle or his dad? Whatever, the big, floaty, extremely pale, fat version of Gory kind of looked like.
Star Trek Discovery. Season 5 will be the final season.
Oh.
Which will be coming out early next year. Kind of disappointed because I quite like Discovery to be fair.
What, they're just stopping it for the sake of it?
Yeah. We're on the final season of Picard. Which is only 3 seasons of that. Discovery, there's only 5 seasons. They haven't said anything about the other one. Got to fucking remember what it's called now when I watch it.
Yep.
But yeah. That's them. Blah, 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 blah. Avengers, the Khan Destiny.
The Khan Dynasty.
Yeah, I've teased that Florence Pugh and Letitia.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically, fucking Yelena and now Catwoman, Black Woman.
Black Woman. Black Panther. Fuck me, Chris. I mean, she's a black woman.
Yeah.
I know you got confused because you wanted to say Catwoman, but that was wrong. You wanted to change to Black Panther.
So Yelena and Black Panther will be appearing in Khan Destiny, possibly.
Well, from what I've heard, the Khan shit, Kevin Feige that said they want anybody that's portrayed a character in a Marvel film they want in this film.
Yeah.
That's what I read, which is just going to be all kinds of absolute carnage, and I can't wait for that shit. Jonathan Majors just fighting every fucker, multiple variations of him, and
Should be good.
He's the world's pure jizzing over Creed 3. I don't know if you want to speak about Creed. Well, do you think and you can have your little talk because I did a spoiler-free review. So I don't know if you want to talk about Creed at the end.
We're getting a new shark film.
A new shark
By the
film.
people who did 47 Meters Down.
Yeah, I love them films.
It is called No Way Up.
Oh.
Basically, a plane crash lands in the ocean, sinks to the bottom of the ocean. And
But they're still in the
they're
plane.
still in the plane.
Oh.
And obviously getting the water's rising and they're getting surrounded by sharks.
Oh, it just sounds like absolute torture. Because imagine if you're scared of heights and you're also scared of like the ocean and shit. So you're like, oh, I can't be asked me to play. We're gonna crash. Oh, it does crash. Okay, we're in water. Oh, shit, now we're sinking. Now I'm scared of water. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, that sounds terrifying, mate. Oh, I love that sort of shit.
Yeah, definitely. The Poltergeist is getting a reboot.
I like the first Poltergeist. They're here. Oh, that was such a great film, actually.
John Barthel is returning as Punisher in Daredevil.
Yeah, I saw this. He put an exclusive clip up on his podcast. Absolutely.
But we're not getting Foggy and we're not getting Karen.
Yeah, I see that they're not going to be in it.
It's weird. They're quite like it. They're quite like set it all off.
Yeah, they're weird. Obviously, when Matt Murdock's in lawyer mode, they're very handy and whatnot. But I don't know. It's a strange one. But I'm not going to be too down because we get Daredevil series with Punisher. So
as you mentioned, Creed. We watched it last week. Was it last week?
Yeah, it was a week ago, mate.
Last week. Really, we both really enjoyed it. Especially the fighting scene, the round scene.
The little Richard at work watcher, he agreed with me. The best combat sports fight in a film of all time.
Yeah.
So I don't mean fight, I mean combat, where it's a boxing or MMA or whatever.
Sparring.
I'm getting goosebumps talking about it, mate. It's fucking beautiful, man.
It is a beautiful film. And what did we say at the end? Do we think it's finishing?
Well,
do we think
that's
it's
what
going to
I
happen?
got the image
Is
from.
she going to be training?
Yeah.
But it turns out they're thinking about doing a film about her.
I mean, it makes sense. I don't know if it'll be as epic because it's just for the sake of it. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't write it off.
No.
What do you call that? Mini Creed? What the hell do you call that?
Not too sure, to be fair. Amara, because that's what her name is.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm down for it. I'm going for it. Let's have a female Rocky-esque film.
Because I reckon that's where they'll go with it, I suppose.
Well, she was in the ring with it because of his little last look, and of course, in the film, he's 3 years gone from fighting. He's retired. He only comes back for Jonathan Majors, so he obviously can't have loads of his career left as well.
There's no reason why he can't train her to be the next.
No, he could be. Like I said, he could be the Rocky, and she could be the new.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you call it, like you said, Creed, but whatever you call it. I'm down for it. There was a great point in that last thing as well. Obviously, I said it in my review, and other people noticed as well, because Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors are massive Dragon Ball fans, and there's an iconic scene where Goku and Vegeta are fighting each other, they both hit each other at the same time, at the same moment, and they reenacted it in there, and the screaming is Goku and Vegeta, because people were saying, oh, how did you get anime into a boxing film? It's like, well, I've just basically took the two iconic characters and put, just loads. That film was just absolutely beautiful, and it proper pulled at my heart, man. And that final fight, like we keep going over the fact they come out of it and it was round 12. You're like, oh my god, these boys have been smacking the fuck out of each other for 12 rounds. Because the first 2 rounds was all normal crowd and that, and then I just give him a slap on his fat head, and then it telling the whole story of them two in this one fight, because you have the jail cell come down, you have like the pillowcase of when they're in the boys' home thing or whatever it was. Jonathan Majors, this was just outstanding because we went from, I feel a bit sorry for you, I get where you're coming from, to I've manipulated the whole thing to the point of fucking Drago getting his hand smashed up. He manipulated all of that, and then just everything about that film was fucking outstanding.
Right, good film.
Like I said to you months ago, it's going to be on my list regardless, but I didn't realise I was going to love it. I thought I would leave going, that was awesome, but I'm so in love with it. Absolutely. Oh my god, mate.
So yeah, Amara could be in progress. Like I said, they're just talking about it now, just in discussion. So we might see it, we might not. We'll see.
You don't get the drink over, you little dirty dog.
It looks like that Clarkson's farm has been saved.
Oh.
Looks like the BBC are looking into taking it off.
Well, they're going to take Jeremy Clarkson back, even though they sacked him. Okay, that's the end of the.
Well, he's staying with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
That's ITV.
That's ITV. Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, BBC sacked him because of the comment he made. It was like 10 years ago.
Him and Andy, the producer of Top Gear, even though they were good friends.
Yeah, but BBC, because Gary Lineker, Match Today boys, they've all been done for making a comment, but apparently BBC have these strict guidelines where you have to be impartial and stuff. Well, you can have your thoughts, but you can't comment on shit on either good or bad. And apparently there's strict guidelines where they sign a contract. And because I've asked Gary Lineker not to apologise, like, no. I don't actually know what Gary Lineker said. I don't know if it was. I know he referenced something.
It's something to do with migrants. That's all I know.
And he referenced to them being treated by how people were treated by the Nazis or some shit. And I know they didn't like that because again, you're supposed to be impartial apparently. But to me, that should just be the newscasters, not so much the sports people. They should. Yeah. But
hasn't he not stepped down though? No?
Well, this Saturday, tonight, there's not going to be any presenter on Match of the Day, so I don't know if they're just going to run the highlights of all the matches and just that's it, or if there's not going to be a single. That means Alan Shearer, I think Ian Wright won't be on there, Gary Lineker. So the Match of the Day is a massive, long running show. Fucking millions of people tuning to watch it. So fuck knows.
But yeah, obviously, Prime are letting him go. It looks like the BBC are going to take it over. You would have thought
Amazon would give you a little bit more free reign to because all he said was he basically disagrees with the royals. Yeah, I know. That's why like South Park, how they get away with it, because obviously Comedy Central and all them boys took South Park on back in the day, knowing exactly what they are. Amazon knew exactly what they were getting when they took Jeremy on.
It wouldn't surprise me if Apple won't pick him up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he said anything like race. He just disagreed with two rich people. It wasn't sexism or racism or anything like that. It's a weird one. Yeah, it's a proper weird one.
Jenna Ortega has been announced that she will be in a Beetlejuice.
I saw that this morning. I saw a picture this morning.
She will be playing Lydia's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's...
I saw a funny interview with Jenna Ortega. She's trying to be all upbeat and happy and whatnot. Like, what you do is like, I don't want everyone to think that I'm Wednesday in real life. I'm actually a happy girl and that. It was just mad to see. Because obviously in Scream she's just like a regular teen.
But she loves horror films. That's why she's on that EES.
Ah,
thingy.
right, okay.
But before we go any further, she is also in talks with Marvel.
I saw that this
and
morning on
she
Facebook.
could be appearing in Daredevil, one of the main roles in Daredevil.
I don't know who you would. I mean, does that mean she's going to be this Elektra? Is it maybe Elektra's coming back and she's going to be Elektra?
Possibly.
That's the first girl in the Daredevil world that I can think of. Lady Daredevil's a big character at the minute. Are they going to chuck that in?
Yeah.
Fuck knows.
Finally, after years of speculation, the sequel to Drag Me to Hell, it looks like it's coming to screens.
Well,
Getting done by the team of Ghost House.
ooh.
I like Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah, it was all right. There's a proper fucked up horror coming out on the 17th. What the fuck? It just looks absolutely weird as fuck. I can't remember what it's called.
Fuck knows.
I can't remember what it's called. I need to show the trailer.
Fuck knows. But what we do know is definitely coming out. Finally, again, after a bit of speculation, a bit of hoo-ha, a bit of whatnot.
Yeah.
Alina. Yeah. Alright, Battle Angel?
Yeah, Battle Angel. Was it Battle Angel? Yeah, the anime, but not anime, robotic AI thingy, where they had the mad rollerblade racing shit.
Yes. Yeah. Finally, we're getting a number 2.
Yeah, because at the end it gets revealed that thingy, what's his name's up in the sky.
Aye.
Incredible Hulk. I can't remember his fucking name now.
No.
You know what I mean, though.
Too that long. Bob Eager.
Huh?
Bob Eager.
Bob Eager?
Bob Eager.
Bob Eager? Who the fuck's Bob Eager?
Bob Eager.
Bob Eager? I think what the fuck's a Bob Eager? The hell is that? A Bob Eager? Yes.
Bob Eager, the guy who behind all the fucking shite, Marvel, is teasing that we were going to see Avengers franchise with a whole new team.
Okay.
So it looks like that we're going to be doing another Avengers story kind of esque situation, but with completely new characters.
Alright, okay.
Don't know why.
No, I don't know why, but hell. Saw a cool theory, quickly, before we carry on. And I missed this in our first viewing of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. You see, when Scott first introduces the people that live in the quantum realm, there's 6 very bright coloured stones. And the theory is that they're the Infinity Stones because Thanos says, he's thinking all the way to atoms. So they're now small enough they become sentient because all the colours that match the Infinity Stones and shit. They're now in the quantum realm because he's thinking them to non-existent thingy. And the other one is, when Kang says, are you the one with the hammer? Have I killed you before? There's a lot of people thinking that he never meant Thor. He meant Captain America when he went back through the quantum realm to the time travel spots. So it could be Captain America that he actually killed with the hammer because we know that he went back with Mjolnir because obviously he had to go put it back. Yeah. So if that is true, they're going, fucking hell.
Fucking hell, Mike.
Yeah, because
it's
quite a good theory because that one went right over. I didn't even acknowledge that because when you hear that, you must mean 4. But hey-ho.
Hey-ho. And finally, as we know, we've got Transformers Rise of the Beast coming.
That was my Optimus Prime impression.
9th of June. The 9th of June. And they have stated, I don't know why, but they have stated that they're going to have the first transgender robot.
See, that one's
called Acri. Why they're telling us this, I have no idea.
I was about to say, this one means nothing to me because I don't look at Optimus and Bumblebee and Megatron and go, that's definitely a boy, that's definitely a girl, Yes, you know that they're boys. The sexual, whatever they are, means nothing to me.
No!
It's just Transformers and I want to watch them fuck shit up.
They transform into a beast, an animal, or a car, or whatever. I don't care what sexuality they are.
No,
I'm not going to see any sexual fucking thing going on between them.
We're not there to watch a porno or to watch a romantic film or a love interest film.
No, it's not going to be any reference to the story.
No, it's pointless.
Like, if you go for Ellie and fucking. Yes, it's part of her story.
Yeah, but the lesbian
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
But these are Transformers.
Yeah, we're not
you don't
here.
need to know what
The
sexuality
only
they are.
backstory is are you a Decepticon, are you an Autobot?
Exactly.
That sort of shit. If they are a boy, if they are a girl, whatever, I don't give a fuck, I don't care if... doesn't make... whatever.
I just wanted to put it out there to let everyone know that they've got trans robots.
See, I could be completely wrong here. I can't imagine that if Transformers were real, for example, Cybertron was a place that existed, I don't think that would be an issue or a thing that they have to explore in their own personal lives.
No.
When the war of Cybertron's happening and Optimus and Megatron are fucking kicking the shit out of each other,
Yeah.
I can't imagine somebody in the background's going, I was born a male Autobot. I feel like I should be a girl Autobot. That, to me, that story doesn't need to happen. That's real life shit. That's real life issues and stuff that people have to deal with. Not
It's something I don't need to know.
yeah, it's extremely
fucking
pointless.
stupid. But yes, that's my stories for this week.
Well, lovely, jubbly. We'll wrap it up then. Thank you, Chris. Because we'll talk Last of Us. As long as we set off at about 20 to 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Get
we
down.
should be
I don't know if I want to get a milkshake or not. I do this every fucking time. Every fucking time.
We'll get there when we figure out.
Yeah, well, for the tickets, we're to rock and roll. Oh, and as well, yeah, the March Madness will continue with. I don't know how you want to play because I know you're a massive fan. You're not too bothered, but obviously Shazam and then John Wick Friday. It's 17th and the 24th. So I'm on back shift this Friday, but I can leave early, or we can do it on a Saturday. I don't really want to do that, but you know, so I can leave early for a Friday night viewing. But then I'm on earnings for John Wick, so we could just go Friday evening or whatever time you want, or however you want to play it. But I'll give you time. You tell me what works best for you for Shazam and then John Wick.
Yeah.
But lovely, jubbly. So thank you guys. Thank you for listening. We're going to go talk Joel and Ellie on the penultimate episode of Last of Us.
Yeah.
And visual thank you. Listen, keep it on.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
What the fuck was that?